We know the pandemic has caused a whole lot of travel disruption. We've reported on that so many times, but it has also created opportunities for innovation. COVID-19 has forced border officials to embrace new technology, and more changes may be on the way. Our Elizabeth Thompson, one of our correspondents in our Parliamentary Bureau, is with us out of Ottawa today. She's been investigating this. And tell us more, if you would, Elizabeth, about this new technology and how it's being used at the border.
Well, Heather, as you said, when COVID-19 hit, suddenly the CBSA had a problem. Public health authorities were suddenly requiring that people present all sorts of medical information in addition to the usual what did you buy, where did you go types of questions. And suddenly border customs officers had mounds of paperwork that they had to deal with. So their solution was to come up with the ArriveCan app. Essentially, it allows people to fill out their information before they ever get to the border. And CBSA also likes it because they have a chance to vet all that information before you roll up that wicket or that you step off the plane. So for them, this has been a game changer. Denis Vinette is one of the vice presidents of the Canada Border Service Agency. He explains.
ArriveCan, even though we've got low travel volumes, has been really a game changer. It's allowed us to deal with information required in a new way, a nimble way, and it is still mandatory and it's working very well. And we have very high submission, right?
Now, one of the reasons this was a game changer for the CBSA is that they had been facing a bunch of glass ceilings when it came to trying to bring in new technology. They've wanted to do this for a while. And so when the ArriveCan app was approved and they were allowed to go to the cloud and they were allowed to come up with an app like this, all of a sudden it broke open the doors for a whole bunch of other new technologies that risk very much transforming the way we cross the border or the way we go through customs.
Elizabeth, wherever there is new technology, there are always concerns about privacy. So tell us about that side of things.
Yeah, some of these apps and some of these things that they want to do raise new questions about privacy and security. For example, in addition to ArriveCan, they would also like to have advanced customs declarations. So not only do you submit your medical information in advance, but you also submit what you've bought, where you've gone, where you've stayed, et cetera, et cetera. Things like facial recognition. If you're a Nexus card member, that is a trusted traveler program, they would allow you to be able to just show your face. It would compare it against picture on your Nexus file, and if all matches, the electronic gate opens and away you go. Vinette is talking about the possibility that in the future, crossing the land border, for example, could take as little as 15 seconds. But if you talk to privacy experts like Anne Kavukian, she says that these kinds of technologies, depending on how they are being handled, could raise new concerns for security and for privacy. Here's what she had to say.
Privacy and security have to be embedded into all of this. And this is my concern. A lot of the time, the necessary security measures, which would prevent the unauthorized use of these images for any other purpose, they're lacking. The data most likely are not encrypted. Other departments could potentially make use of it. So it depends entirely on how it is all being retained and centralized and who can gain access to it. These are critical questions.
Now, the CBSA says it is working with the Privacy Commissioner's office, and they've been back and forth a bit over the months. And in the meantime, it is rolling out pilot projects in places like Toronto, where you can file an advanced customs declaration, or you can also have these e-gates have already been installed in Toronto and Winnipeg.
Elizabeth Thompson in Ottawa. Thank you very much, Elizabeth. Appreciate it.